Thank you for tuning in to the Unjiggered podcast. If you enjoy listening, please consider subscribing and giving us a rating on your podcast service of choice, as it helps to grow the show and to find a new audience. Also, don't forget to like and tag us on Instagram at unjiggered_media. Thank you to everybody for listening, and now on with the show. You're listening to Unjiggered, a bartender podcast where we interview highly successful bartenders about their careers, lives, and the passion of bartending. This week we have Hiroyasu Kayama on the show from Ben Fiddich bar in Tokyo. We talk about his experience with the origin of the name Benfiddich, as well as his farm outside of Tokyo where he grows his ingredients and how he makes his fresh Campari. With this podcast we want to peel back the mask and discover just how the greats really became the greats. So sit back and enjoy.
Hi, so my name is Hiroyasu Kayama. I'm from Tokyo, so bar Benfiddich. So opened 2013. So my signature is so many use fresh herb and spice, and also bar Benfiddich is many absent.
Thank you very much for finding the time. Nice to see you here in sunny Singapore. How are you today?
Yeah, I like Singapore because everyday hot country. I like hot.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't like cold.
So you're working in Origin Bar tonight, am I right?
Yes.
Is this the first time you work in Singapore?
No, so I went many times Singapore, so because I like Singapore. So my bar origin first time, I'm very excited.
Oh, fantastic. Would you like to tell us a bit about you and how you started your career as a bartender?
Yes, so but now so I'm 36 years old. So but when I was 20 years old, I find so job hotel bar.
Okay. Which hotel bar?
Hotel Okra, a very traditional so hotel.
Okay. And were you working in the bar there?
Yes, so bar.
And how was it to start your career in Japan? Is it difficult to progress, or how did you manage to learn what you do know today?
I think the first time so hotel bar. Then after I left, so I worked many places in Tokyo bar.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think every year I tried so Japanese bartender style competition and for example so Diageo World Class, Bacardi Legacy. So every year study, run.
You seem to have done well in competitions. Which competition are you the most proud of?
For example, Diageo World Class, so I like, but not to win.
I know you don't like to win.
But a big study.
Oh, yeah? So you learned a lot with the competitions?
Yeah, I tried. So, but actually, so sometimes I'm winner, but a small competition only in Japan.
Okay. So let's talk about your bar, Benfiddich. First of all, why did you decide the name Benfiddich?
Very good question. English say, so Benfiddich is Scottish language. So English mean Ben is mountain, Fiddich is deer. Then my family name called Kayama, so Japanese character. Ka is Fiddich, and Yama is Ben.
Oh, really?
Bar Benfiddich is my family name.
Oh, it was supposed
to be.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't know that. And what is the idea behind Benfiddich? What do you guys specialize?
So my bar specialize. I have farm that I'm grow so many kind ingredients. For example, my specialty cocktail so vermouth gimlet. So because I'm grow so absent ingredients vermouth. There of course anise, fennel, many kinds. I use for fresh herb from my farm.
Okay, and where is your farm?
Tokyo, a little bit north, but very close to Tokyo. So on the 1 hour half.
Okay.
My family's area.
So the farm is your family's farm?
Yes, a lot of generations. So my family's farmer.
Okay, and what herbs do you grow there? You mentioned wormwood, fennel, but do you have only herbs, or do you grow fruit, vegetable?
Yes, so I make so fresh herb and tree. Then my family job, we make a milk. So
Oh, you make milk. It's a dairy farm.
Cow. Yes.
Ah, okay. Fantastic. And we all know you for your beautiful YouTube videos.
Yes.
How did that opportunity come to you? Was it your idea or somebody asked you if...
Okay. Yes. So that's YouTube is 88 Rising.
Mm-hmm.
So few years ago, 88 Rising, so president came to my bar. He's an idea.
Okay.
Yes.
And we see you in that specific, in those videos, we see you using a lot of fresh herbs.
Yeah.
But fresh herbs can be quite difficult to use if you don't know how they taste. How do you create the drinks with fresh herbs? What's the process that you use?
Okay. So my style is every time to fresh herb and spirits. So in the bowl, so grinding.
And you do grinding with all the herbs?
Yes.
Okay. And we saw you making a fresh Campari.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that recipe?
Yes, because so fresh Campari recipe is actually my recipe. Like a Campari, but of course Campari recipe is a secret recipe. But myself thinking recipe, but very good taste.
Oh, fantastic!
You should try.
I will. I'll definitely come over and try.
Please come Japan.
Where is your bar in Tokyo?
Shinjuku.
It's in Shinjuku.
Center of Tokyo.
Okay. And how does your bar compare to the bars in Ginza? Is it a bit less formal or is it a similar style?
Yeah, actually, my bar Shinjuku, Ginza to Shinjuku, close, but culture is different. So because in Japan, most traditional bar area is Ginza, little bit different.
Yeah. And so Ginza is like this very, very rich district
where
you have these very, very formal and very classic bars, right?
Yes, very classic, very formal, and rich people, and traditional, but Japanese bar culture.
And while in Shinjuku, it's a bit more young and modern. Is this correct?
Shinjuku is many kind of people.
Okay.
Young generation, sometimes rich, sometimes foreigner customer. I like Shinjuku because many kind of people.
Okay. And so we talked about your bar.
Yes.
But how difficult is it to open a bar in Japan? Because we all know the bars in Japan are very small.
Yes.
And a very small bar doesn't have a lot of people. So we all ask ourselves, how can you make money with a small bar in Japan?
You are good question. So in Japan, bar making very easy because so don't need liquor license.
You don't need a liquor license.
Liquor license. They also small bar culture. Small bar culture is few money. No, of course, small bar is we don't get big money, but we don't need money. So yes, because I want to continue bartending. For example, now I'm 36 years old. 40, 50, 60, 70, I continue bartending. The small bar is better.
So you have more control with the small bar.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
And is rent very expensive in the bar?
Shinjuku?
Yes. Well, I don't need to know how much, but just if it's very expensive or not.
I think more than Singapore expensive.
It's more expensive than Singapore?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so too. Because Japan is a small bar and for example, Singapore, so one floor entrance, so very expensive. But for example, bar Benfiddich is, of course, Shinjuku is expensive area, but very small old building, 9 floor.
Okay, so
Yes.
you're on the 9th floor.
Yes, cheap.
How many square meters is your bar?
My bar is only 15 seat. Bar, 7, and 3 table. Only 3 table, but very small.
And how many people work in your bar?
Now, 3 people.
Okay. And when you're away, how do you do it? Or do you close the bar?
Bar Benfiddich is closed.
So if you're not there, the bar is closed.
Yes.
Oh, that's...
Because so I must work Bar Benfiddich. So now I'm in Singapore. Bar Benfiddich is closed.
So, like, this rules out my next question, which was, are you planning to open another bar? No, you will always run one bar, right?
Yes, I think so too. No, I have 2 bars.
You have 2 bars? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, same building.
Okay.
Yes, the Bar Benfiddich is 9th floor. I have a sister bar, so 2nd floor. No worry. So if Bar Benfiddich is closed, my sister bar super busy.
Okay. And what's the other bar like? How big is it?
Yeah, very small, same. Because they're same building.
Okay.
Yeah, more old building.
And who works there? Who runs the bar?
Yeah, my bar staff. So
okay.
Hiromi. His name is Hiromi Takanashi. My head bartender. So sister bar.
Okay. And so Benfiddich focuses on using fresh herbs from your farm.
Yes.
What is the focus of the other bar?
Yes, many fruit brandy.
Okay.
Yes, they're almost East European culture.
Okay.
For example, from Hungary, Palinka, and Croatia, Serbia, Lakia, of course, Slivovice. Yes, the very unique product.
That's quite cool.
Yes.
And you mentioned that your clientele is very diverse. Do you have a lot of regular guests? Because I don't think a lot of people live in Shinjuku, right?
Yeah. But 2 kilo, 3 kilo, many people live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a lot of regular guests?
Yes. So my regular guests, half and half. So because half regular guests and half, for example, of course Shinjuku is the center of Tokyo, so many tourist customer and half and half.
Do you have a menu, or does the menu change every day?
My bar don't have menu.
It's a quite common thing in Japan, is it, not to have a menu?
Yes, usually in Japanese bars don't have menus.
Okay.
Yes, because a small bar, every time talk about decided drink.
We talked about where you get your fresh ingredients and your fresh herbs come from your farm.
Yes.
But like things like ice, do you order them from the outside or you make them yourself?
Yeah, outside. So
You order
because
outside.
yes, there also my bar. So we don't have an ice machine. Every day, ice shop. So move to big ice. Every day, cutting.
And what time does the bar open?
6 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay, every day.
No, Sunday is closed.
Sunday off,
and sometime I went to overseas, Benfiddich closed.
So you seem to travel a lot. Like,
Yeah.
do you take ideas from other countries and bring them back to Japan?
Yep.
Or is it something that you try to avoid because you want to be as Japanese as possible?
Every time I went to overseas, so every time I have a many idea bring to Japan.
Okay.
Because, of course, Singaporean, for example, South Asia ingredients. So in Japan not to grow. So I'm big round. Of course, 2 years ago, I went to Italy. Yeah, I like Amaro. I bought many Amaro bring to Japan.
Cool.
Big round. Yes.
So you do bring a lot of ideas back to your bar.
Yes, very important.
And how does your clientele react to these new ideas? Are they open to try, or they are sometimes a bit skeptical?
Okay. So for example, Amaro. So Amaro is very small culture in Japan, but they want good experience.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you tell them try this,
Yeah.
they try.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, very important. So customers are happy. They don't know. So Amaro culture, Amaro texture. Yeah. But sometimes people is bitter. But bitter is good. So, だからそう in Japan, not bitter culture. So, だから I want to make so bitter culture in Japan.
We see you in the video using fresh wormwood sometimes.
Yeah.
Fresh wormwood is very bitter.
Yes, of course. I make bitter culture in Japan.
You're the bitter guy in Japan.
I'm a bitter man.
And do you sell a lot of hot drinks? Because we also seen you making some hot drinks.
Yeah, I make some hot drinks. So, yeah.
Popular? Are they popular?
In Japan? Yeah, winter season, very popular.
Okay.
Yeah, because Tokyo is cold.
And how do you get fresh ingredients in winter time? Because you get them from your farm.
Yes, so because, yes, of course, so summertime, so fresh herb, green. For example, winter. Winter is, I don't use fresh herb. For example, root or branch.
Okay.
Yes, they're different. So seasonal.
Very, very cool. And how big is your farm?
My area is, but for example, I have a many places. So because my family is a lot of generation, so countryside. For example, we have a mountain, we have so many places. Yeah,
fantastic. So you can get herbs from a lot of different areas.
Yeah, but for example, farm. For example, I went to mountain to pick up.
That's so cool.
Yes.
And how often do you go to the farm?
Yeah, but 1 week, one time.
Once a week?
Yes, once a week.
So on Sundays, usually, more or less, or no?
Yeah, usually Sunday, but sometimes just, for example, Wednesday, Saturday, because yes, very hard. So after work finish, maybe 4, 5 a.m., I take a train, 1 hour and a half, sleep, to wake up, my farm, pick up, after that, little bit sleep, they go to Benfiddich.
So you sleep on the train?
Yes!
So how many hours is it? Like train from...
1 hour and a half.
So you sleep 3 hours a night?
Yes.
On the train?
Yes. Because we are Japanese. Japanese very many work.
No need to sleep. That's incredible. Fantastic.
Yes.
Cool. So we have one question
Yes.
we ask everyone, and I would like to ask that to you. If you could choose your last drink, what would that drink be?
Last drink?
Your very last drink.
Last drink?
Yeah. Last drink of your life.
Every time. Absinthe.
Absinthe?
Absinthe.
How do you drink absinthe? You?
Just absinthe and water.
And water, eh?
Yes, very traditional. I like absinthe.
Cool. Was amazing to talk to you. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to see you tonight.
Yes, thank you very much.
We hope you enjoyed our chat with Kayama-san. We are Unjiggered_media on Instagram, and you can follow our personal accounts at mmadiotti89 for Michele, Alex J. Murphy for myself, and Adrian Bessa for Adrian. Thank you for listening.